All right, now we're going to get really deep into the hamstrings. Extremely important muscle in terms of jumping and moving in the sand. With jumping, you're using your quadriceps a lot, but you need something to balance that out, and so an underdeveloped hamstring can cause a lot of damage. So not only do you have to strengthen it, but you also have to stretch it out. So the way you do this is you get a belt, a rope, a towel, and you wrap it around one of your feet. You're going to pull up while keeping your knee, your legs straight, both legs straight, and your back is going to be flat on the ground. Once you get as far as you can go, keep breathing out through your mouth, in through your nose, and you're going to keep deepening the stretch. Initially, it might go, I can't go any further. Take a couple breaths, and yes, you can. You can go a little further. Once you get as far as you can go, always breathing out through the mouth, you go, okay, you kind of got to a place where I can't go any further. Then you bring your other knee up to your chest. What that does is it relaxes the tension on this hamstring. Gives you a little bit further to go with it. So you're going to pull a little bit further. You're going to take a nice deep breath, and as you're breathing out, you're going to straighten this leg out and get it flat back on the sand. Now that you're up here, now you can do some ankle movements here. You can turn your ankle from side to side, and you can push forward, get a little bit more of that foot flexion going on. So there's lots of things you can do in this. Always remembering, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, keeping a nice relaxed face. Very, very important stretch. Make sure you do it with both legs, like every other stretch that we're doing. The way you're going to do this is you're going to sit on the ground. You're going to put your hands slightly behind you. Bring your feet up maybe a foot away from your butt. Then you're going to push yourself up hold yourself up off the ground with your arms. Then with one leg, you're going to cross it over on the other like you're sitting in a chair and crossing your legs. Once you get there, you're going to try and push down, push down with your knee, and you'll start to really feel it in your hips. And then from there, you're going to slide your body forward, so your butt is getting close to your ankle, and that really stretches out your hips. Remember to do this on both sides. Keep breathing while you do this, relax your face, and keep pushing this knee down to stretch out your hips. All right, now we're going to start working out our hip region and our butt. So, hips are extremely important in terms of your flexibility and how you move on the court. Little movements that you do with your hips or don't do with your hips will make a world of difference in terms of your ball control. So, one way to stretch out your hips is to kneel in the sand, nice, tall, and straight. Bring one leg up. You're going to keep a right angle right here, and make sure you keep the right angle over here. Then you're going to bow to your knee. And as you keep in that nice right angles, as you get down, you're going to keep breathing, and then you're going to try and push down on your hip area to stretch that out further. So keep stretching this out further by pushing down as you're bowing to your knee. Keep breathing. Very good stretch for your hips. Make sure you do it for both sides. Now we're going to stretch out not only our hips, but our entire leg. This is a stretch that you'll want to hold your breath on, but don't. You need to keep breathing through it. No matter how painful it feels, keep breathing through it. Do not hold your breath. So, same position as we were in the last stretch, but this time Mickey's going to stick her leg out right out in front of her. Heels in the sand, and now she's going to bow to her knee again. Once she does that, puts a lot of pressure all the way down her leg and into her calf. And when she gets as far as she can go, she's breathing out through her mouth, in through her nose. Then she starts to move her foot back and forth. So you're going to flex your foot forward, you're going to flex your foot backwards while breathing and trying to deepen the stretch as much as you can. Keep breathing on this stretch. It doesn't matter if it hurts, it's worth it. You really stretch out your legs and your hips on this stretch.